Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lutte Prestige Set, or 7, as they like to say in some parts of the province, bilingual. I learned to count on the same street, like same place I learned to read. So we are at the 4-year anniversary show of Lutte Prestige Wrestling, and making his way to the ring is former Lutte Prestige champion Scötley Crüe. And the dog treats are just raining down. They are flying all over the house right now, and it's not that big a house. Let me tell you, you can get hit with a ricochet dog treat and just ruin your whole night. Just ruin it. And Scötley Crüe doesn't care if he ruins your night either. But I digress. So we are here. This is going to be match number 1, and I'm joined on commentary.
Oh yeah, did you miss me, baby? That's right, Scötley Crüe's back. And I only got one thing on my mind, is getting back to the top of that mountain and being the Prestige champion once again. It ain't gonna take me long with all the scumbags in the back. I've already beat them up once. So won't you send the first victim out on my way to the top?
So, a little rough but Scötley Crüe vowing to retain LPW gold. Wants to get back in his winning ways, and it sounds like he's going to be taking on the one and the only Patrick O'Neill, the unmistakable music. You gotta say it twice. The Irishman.
A man who loves to fight.
Yeah, we have yet to see Molly Johnson.
Weighing in at 170 pounds, Patrick O'Neill.
Are we sure that Molly Johnson isn't his fist?
No, I'm not sure. He looks like a guy who's got a shillelagh on the wall at home, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was Molly Johnson.
Who knows?
No, the jury's still out on that one, but for sure a part of our heritage.
Absolutely. You could have a whole wall of weapons, you know, it's awesome. Who knows?
Absolutely. That's 170 some odd pounds of Guinness and potatoes there that has come to Atholville looking for a fight.
Don't forget the gun pouch.
Oh my gosh,
He
of
is
course.
volatile.
Yeah, he just is looking for a fight, so he's going to be giving Scötley Crüe all he can handle. I can already tell you right now, looking at these two, I anticipate Patrick O'Neill to be the quicker of the two athletes.
Yes, they
I
are.
would not be surprised at all. Scötley Crüe, though, you can't take anything away from him. Super savvy, highly technical. And the last time where I have called many Scötley Crüe matches down at CCW, we've seen him shift tactics. He's able to change, add moves to his repertoire, come in with entirely new game plans. And this is a Scötley Crüe who has been absent from LPW and absent from the title picture. Who knows what this devious human being has come up with?
Absolutely. It's not that Patrick O'Neill has anything against Scötley Crüe personally. He just wants to pick a fight. He just is ready to fight anybody, anywhere, anytime.
Always ready to throw down is Patrick O'Neill, product of the River Valley Athletics Club, same as I believe Salem Wilder may have come out of that institution.
Very first female graduate of River Valley Athletics. Very proud of that.
So now, did you ever cross paths in training with Patrick O'Neill, or was he after your time?
Well, I do remember when he showed up, he caught on very quickly.
I'll see what I can do.
But we did cross paths because, of course, after I debuted, I did not stop training. And I only recently had to stop training because of my injury. So up until then, I was still training 2 or more times a week. So I definitely left with Mr. O'Neill.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of the River Valley Athletics Club, look at these strong fundamentals. Patrick O'Neill is able to take right over using these arm wringers and wrist locks. So he's doing a lot of small joint manipulation on Scötley Crüe. It's allowing him to take advantage, and that quickness is definitely coming into play. And then Scötley Crüe responds, just reverse that wrist lock, and he's raining down some clubbing strikes right to the back of Patrick O'Neill, trying to maybe tell him that he's not fit to swim in his swimming pool, and paying him back with that wrist lock. Look at the torque on that.
Absolutely, and Scötley has probably seen matches. They've met each other before in action, so he knows that O'Neill likes to use his fist, so by weakening his joints throughout his shoulder, elbow, and wrist, that will really weaken his strikes, or I'm guessing Scötley Crüe will.
Yeah, if he's able to immobilize that joint or just weaken it a little bit and make it unstable, then that's going to take a little bit of arsenal. Patrick, who's wise on those fighting fists flying in. You can see the way he's got him hung. Look at the tight arm drag. So tight, and Scötley Crüe finding a little bit of reprieve in that bottom rope. Feet on there, and they're hooked too. He was squeezing. Wow. He looks a little flustered, the Scötley Crüe.
I think he's perhaps met his match. They're very similar in stature and in size, but as you said, O'Neal might have the upper hand in his quickness.
Yeah, and you can see I would give Scötley Crüe a little bit of a size advantage. He's a little thicker. He's been at it a little bit longer.
Perhaps a little bit more muscular.
Yeah. And I got to believe he's going to be able to take a bit more punishment if they were trading odds and evens throughout the course of the match. Scötley Crüe giving a few words to the crowd, just rubbing it in now that he feels like he's got control via that headlock. And the size comes into play right away. Patrick tries to trip him up, goes over, hits the leapfrog right there. Reverse leapfrog. What is this? What is this guy? Wow.
I think that is the speed that we're expecting to see from O'Neal.
There's some kind of double crossbody in there. It all happened so fast. Wow. This me, Scötley Crüe sends him into the corner, up and over. Another tight arm drag. Scötley Crüe, no answer at all for these tight arm drags.
That was almost a reversal.
And he's got him right. He's right in the armpit as well.
Absolutely. Tight arm drag.
Wow.
Is the key, of course. It took me a little while to learn that, but of course I did learn that from Slick McGrid, and I believe Patrick O'Neal learned that from Slick McGrid as well.
Yeah, they've been paying absolute dividends. Scötley Crüe, no answer for the tight arm drag coming in, but he's taking a little too much time. And Scötley Crüe's hiding behind the referee Alex. There's no way Patrick's going to dive for that referee's help. He's an innocent bystander of this match, and just Scötley Crüe just giving up trying to wrestle and turning this into a fight with those chops lighting up the chest of Patrick O'Neal getting chopped to hell by Scötley Crüe.
Yeah, I don't think Alex would have been able to protect him much anyway.
Wow. And you can feel this match shifting into the favor of Scötley Crüe. Just that offense, just the punishment, the striking advantage, landing hard hits, and now just sticking Patrick right in the face of these fans in the front row here at Alma Hall, Lutte Prestige 7. Wow.
Didn't even have the dignity to choke him with his hands. He used the bottom of his shoe.
Yeah, utilizing those referees. The referee's king, rather. It's going to be referee Alex in charge right there, but Patrick's going to fire back with a few of those big old ham bones to get some damage in and maybe try to get Scötley Crüe to lay off the strikes.
Wow, that was familiar.
I've seen that somewhere, Salem.
I do love a good corner.
Wow, sweet missile drop kick right on the button. Scötley Crüe holding that big nose. Gonna be just a 2 count, 2 and some change. Scötley Crüe looks like he's struggling to get a little bit of air in. Could have been some damage done to the nose, but he's gonna feed a huge hip attack into Patrick O'Neal, and a snap suplex. He was in the air for that snap suplex. Got a little fascia.
That whole floor of Alma Hall just shook.
Yeah, that was, man, the impact on that, the two of them crashing down together. That big knee. Strikes are the order of the day. If you're Scötley Crüe, that's what's been keeping him in this dance and getting him going.
Absolutely. I do think that he might have seen how talented and how high that Patrick O'Neal can jump, and he's likely trying to overcompensate for them.
Yeah, very much. Now, Patrick O'Neal, he hit a couple of drop kicks. He was having a lot of success with the tight arm drags, but it was not enough force to put away. Scötley Crüe just nails him with a European uppercut.
And don't forget, Scötley Crüe has been around for quite a while, and Patrick O'Neal is, I believe, less than a year into his wrestling career, perhaps only a few.
Wow. Difficult angle to see. But a huge tilt-a-whirl impact. I don't know what it was, but I know it was a tilt-a-whirl.
Those are fun if you can hook your opponent right between those legs.
That's got to be satisfying to land that kind of move.
They are. Probably not for your...
Monkey flip! We got a monkey flip in the opening contest of Lutte Prestige 7.
I've missed doing those.
Oh, I'm sure that foot will be healed up in no time. You'll be back to monkey flipping.
Oh, I better be.
Also heard potentially some innovation, maybe a move called a Baxter Buster, something like that.
Yes. I have heard rumblings of that.
You take a little bit of time off, great chance to add a move to your repertoire.
Don't worry, I've been at the
Now, that same goes for Scötley Crüe, who has been conspicuously absent here from LPW, but he's been has definitely added a couple of moves in here, and he's looking quicker and faster than ever, much to the chagrin of Patrick O'Neill.
Don't forget, it only takes 3 seconds for everything to change when you're these matches.
That's right, a 3-second tan for Patrick O'Neill. Now, Scötley Crüe has got to be, he's hit several big moves, but we've seen some really big finishing maneuvers out of Scötley Crüe in the past, none the least of which was a package pile driver. He had to deliver to Larry Holtwitz, among others, the current reigning LPWA heavyweight champion. Patrick O'Neill looking a little stumbly there, but lots of power still left in those punches. Face buster. And Scötley Crüe 8. Then gets that spinning back elbow. Now, a little bit of quickness coming in. Opponent comes at you spinning like that. You got no idea where the attack is coming from. Could have been a spinning heel kick. Could have been a back elbow. Scötley Crüe guessed wrong. Paid the price. Now he's going to take back over. Might have seen a quick punch in the throat there, but we got also the boot in the solar plexus.
From Scötley Crüe.
That's a new one as well. Not used to seeing him throw a lot of kicks. He's always been a striker in his brawl. Hard buckle.
He's going to have some bruises on his back tomorrow from that.
Absolutely.
Is he making fun of Mr. O'Neill?
I think he was. He was mocking him a little bit. Maybe, mind game's going to have a stronger impact on the newer athletes. Cheese and rice. That was a loud shot. Wow. Just dirty.
Some of our crowd here is calling him a cheater. This is for everybody. Whoa, I'm sure everybody enjoyed that.
Yeah, that armpit landed hard on that turnbuckle, and Patrick O'Neill going back to the strikes. I would be looking for an arm drag submission, but that being said, he's taken Scötley 4 or 5 times now. And that hitting that canvas over and over again is going to wear you down, leaving an opening for the quickness of Patrick O'Neill.
A nice big back suplex.
Big impact there for sure. And it's going to be Patrick O'Neill making his way to his feet first. He was going up to the top rope earlier in the match looking for something. He's got to be, it looks like he's going to go back up now. This has got to be the move he selected to beat Scötley Crüe with. It's got to be double axe handle, leg drop, Superman punch. I take a Superman punch. And a diving punch. Got him right in the bandana. He's got to dive in for this pin and get that leg hook. Stat, he's moving too slow.
Rocked after that one. Then his head is made out of conch leg.
Wow. Yeah, Scötley Crüe is notoriously bending the rules. Might not be just a bandana he's wearing, I'm just saying. It looks pretty tight, but could be some kind of shielding under there. You never know. He's taking some tremendous hits. Kick to the gut of Patrick O'Neill. Quick European shot, tenderizing the newcomer, relative newcomer with his strikes. Gets shoved off. Patrick O'Neill, the X Factor!
He better have a head covering up under that bandana or he's going to have some...
Dang it. Despite being so quick and so light on his feet, Patrick O'Neill a little bit slow to me coming in and getting these pinfalls.
Absolutely.
And just a veteran like Scötley Crüe, he's fast to recover. He knows how to take these hits. Like he's been getting back in there. Patrick! Oh, misses the stomp! Patrick is down. Scötley Crüe is pulling him in position. Could be that big plancha that he's been known for. Sometimes he's done a elbow diving headbutt. Leg drop from the former LPW champion.
Tried to separate his head right from his body.
Patrick kicks out. He kicked out of it. Look at Scötley Crüe's face right now. He has no idea what he's going to do. That was his...
Furious.
He sure does. What is he going to do to shift gears to try to put away the upstart Patrick O'Neill? He's got him scooped. Oh, sit out, scoop slam by Scötley Crüe.
If this doesn't do it,
I saw the arm come up.
God.
I swear the shoulder didn't come up from this angle. We're watching from a different angle than usual, a little hard to get a read. Saw the hand. I thought that shoulder was hanging down.
Not sure. Obviously, Alex saw it and went going for the
Springboard, corkscrew plancha. And but yeah, he didn't get all of it. Patrick O'Neill was starting to roll out of it. He's got a quick. Oh my God! Is this going to be it? This is